Hi there, I'm Christine Dunbar from SpeechModification.com, and this is my Smart American Accent training. Welcome to our Sunday members class. Each Sunday, channel members can join this live class to ask their questions about American English pronunciation, American accent. They can ask about what's been happening over the week, make requests for what they'd like me to cover for videos, and they can either attend live or they can leave their questions and comments at any time throughout the week on my videos. I collect that information and I cover it for them each week on Sunday. So once you've joined the channel, you have this as a perk, as well as watching all of our members only exclusive content. It's a great way to support speech modification and to get a faster turnaround time on your requests. So many people have left me wonderful requests for our Word of the Day series, questions and comments. I love going through and answering them, but right now the videos that I'm posting are from requests that came in 5 or 6 months ago because there's so many requests to get to. So channel membership is one way to not have to wait quite so long for an answer to your question. Of course, if I've already covered your information, I do send you links to videos and places where you can find that information that you're asking about. So keep asking and commenting, even if you're not a channel member. But if you've been watching the videos for a while and you'd like to support the channel, you think you'd enjoy some of these extra perks, then please do click the link to check out our options to join as a channel member. We do also offer different levels. So a basic channel member can have access to the extra videos and this Sunday class. We also have online course channel members. They have access to our online courses and additional perks. Then we also do have one level called Super Supporter, and they have some even additional perks. So as I mentioned, you can click on the join button on any video, read through those options, and see if you'd like to become a channel member. So this week, channel members, what I wanted to cover was following up on some of your requests that came in throughout the week and then showing you a few resources. So I have, as you see, the channel page up here with me. Follow along. I'm going to show you some resources and information. I wanted to mention, Hector, that I did get your requests in the Saturday class and or on the Friday live class, and I covered them in the Saturday live class. So go back and check out that link. I talked about the words foul and world that you had requested. And if you have trouble finding it, just leave me a comment and I'll direct you to exactly where it is in that class. It's right after the intro. I covered your words first. And then also in Saturday's class, Sydney was asking about the words influencer, noun, and verb, and I told you I wanted to go double check on that and make sure what information I'd given you was correct. And it was, so let's look at that quickly. In the, I like to use the Oxford Learner's Dictionary that you see here, because one of the advantages of this dictionary is that it shows you both the British English here with the blue and the North American English here with pink. There's a recording of a person's voice saying the words for each, so you can hear and imitate that. It's always really helpful with rhythm and sounds to have it in your ear. And then they also typically use the IPA, International Phonetic Alphabet, in their description of the pronunciation, so it aligns well with my videos. If you've been learning about some of the sounds, that's something that can be helpful for you. So here we have influencer. For the noun influencer, first syllable stress, just like I said in yesterday's class. For the noun and verb influence, let's pull that up. Same, it's actually the same for noun and verb. So once you learn that the in is stressed, it's the same in she has influence over me, or I'd like to influence her to influence her decision, for example. So I was a little hesitant about British English, American English, and whether or not that noun and verb changed, but it's the same all the way through. The in is stressed, so it's long, and the fluence is shorter and reduced. So thank you for that request. And this dictionary is the Oxford Learners Dictionaries.com. Also, if you want more help for how to use the dictionary, how to be useful, I will show everyone here that on our website, speechmodification.com, I have a number of free lessons and a lot of free information. So when you go to the free practice area here, you can check in the blog or in the free practice. There is a search box, and this is a really useful tool where you can type in your word, your phrase, your topic. For example, here's some information about spelling that comes up, and it'll show you the lessons that I have related to that topic. So if you, for example, wanted to look more in depth on how to use the dictionary, you can type dictionary here in the search box, and it's going to pull up all of the different lessons I have talking about strategies for using the dictionary and how it can be helpful for you. So this basic one, talking about how to use them to understand pronunciation and intonation. You can see the source dictionaries that I like to use, Oxford Learners. I do often check multiple dictionaries simply because sometimes you'll see slightly different information in more than one dictionary. That's because there's different opinions on about how certain things can be pronounced. And you might find that useful when you think, that doesn't seem like the way I heard native speakers saying a particular word. You can see, okay, yes, there's maybe more than one correct pronunciation for that. I do that myself when I'm verifying and checking my pronunciation versus someone else's question, or if the dictionary doesn't seem to match what I think something should be said. You may find some differences there. At any rate, these have some other links for you. So that's here on speechmodification.com and using the free practice area. I also wanted to show you some things from our channel. So if you would like to join as a channel member, you can click the join button here, or you can use in the chat, I've put the direct link, and it'll show you some more information about joining. Let's just click that quickly and see, hopefully you can see the pop-up window there. Yes, so looking at that, sorry, I'm lost in the windows. You can see that we talk about the different levels for joining and what the different perks are. So we have, as I mentioned, the basic, online course, and super supporter levels. And I also just wanted to show our channel members a few things to make sure that you are taking advantage of all the perks you have as a channel member. So together with the recent uploads that are viewable by everyone, our playlists, we have here this playlist of members only videos and also our members live streams. So you can see when those are coming up. So you can review past videos, see some of our video options that are only available for our members, and as well on our community page, I will always be posting when we have a live members class. So you can check out the quizzes, posts, sneak previews, and additional information. That's available for everyone, not just channel members. But sometimes I want to just make sure that channel members know what's coming up and what's available for them. We also do have a number of playlists that you might find useful. And many times when I'm talking in our Word of the Day videos and in our Saturday classes, I'm talking about resources that are on the website, speechmodification.com. There's a huge, robust free practice area, as we were looking at, where you can scan through, you can use that search box that I showed you to find your topics, and you may just discover, in addition to videos, some other lessons and resources that you might find useful. And you can search on your native language, for example, and find information that might be relevant and useful to you. And then we also do have, often mention our online courses. So I just want to take you to a quick look at our courses page. All of our courses are either free or available for under $2. I'd just like to have these be a great resource for everyone to help you build a strong foundation for pronouncing American English and your American accent. Good starting places are our Sounds of English course that I talk about often. That this is looking at all of the different sounds of English, how they're spelled, accent error patterns to watch out for. So information that can really help you build a strong foundation. Our 6-week course is more focused on American accent. So here we start looking at integrating your knowledge of sounds, teaching you again about accent error patterns to watch out for, and building the skills to correct and change your accent. So this is basically the kind of content that I use with my one-on-one clients, but it's laid out for you in a in a course of videos and lessons that you can go through, practice, and work on your own. So it sets you up to help you understand what your accent patterns are and how to go about changing them, as well as how to make that gradual step from, oh, I know how to pronounce these words, but then when I go to speak, they come out the old way. There's a lot of elements of accent that take very careful, systematic practice to be able to change. And this course helps you stay on track for doing that over time. Because for many of you, when you work on individual words or individual patterns, you can get it, you can master it, but you may find it frustrating that it feels like your speech overall doesn't change. So this course is really great for that. Our Word of the Day course is our Word of the Day videos plus definitions for the words, and it's a free course. It can help you kind of explore, maybe check out some of the Word of the Day videos that you missed. And as well, our accent training mini course. This is just a good overview of looking at what some of our courses are, getting you into some of the content. So it's a good way to test out, okay, do I like online courses? Does that work for me? It gives you a little bit more information. And then, of course, we also have some specific courses for different language backgrounds, looking at professional language, and our Real Talk series. This is one of our more advanced courses that takes a lot of our Real Talk videos and teaches you how to do that technique yourself. So looking at reductions, linking, what's different between perhaps correct English versus those little differences that you hear native speakers saying and making, hearing that fluency, getting that natural American sound. So all of these courses are on our website on the courses page, speechmodification.com. You can check those out in addition to looking at all of the free materials here in the free practice area. So I hope that you'll check that out, both channel members and those of you who are watching today who haven't joined as a channel member. These resources are available to you as well. For our online course channel members, I'll give you access to the online courses of your choice, give you some help, and make some recommendations for which courses might be best for you. So thanks so much, everyone, for being a part of class today. Oh, I see Hector is here. Hector, I will answer your question. So he wants to know what word you would use when it's raining and there's water on the road. Would you use puddles or patch? So a puddle implies like there could be a puddle on the sidewalk, a puddle of water. I would use, there's a puddle on the road. Or if you use a patch, you would have to say a patch of water on the road. I can say puddle by itself and we'll know that that's water. If I say a patch on the road, a patch could be a repair. So you would have to say a patch of water. Probably puddle is more specific and more helpful. You can also say puddle of water. It's not redundant, but you could just say there's a puddle on the road. It's been raining. There's a lot of puddles on the road. The time that you would maybe use patch of water is that something like, oh, I slipped on a patch of water, or I couldn't see the patch of water on the road. But more common, I would say, would be puddle for your question. Thanks for that question. And Hector, if you weren't here at the beginning of class, I did mention that fowl and world, I covered them yesterday in Saturday's class because I did see that request on Friday. And if you need a link to where that is, it's just a few minutes into the class from yesterday. Okay, thanks so much for being here today. Thank you, channel members, for your support. And for those of you who have already subscribed to the channel, I really do appreciate your support. Looking forward to seeing you in tomorrow's Word of the Day class, Saturday's live question and answer class that's open to everyone, and then of course next Sunday for our members only class. Members, do remember you can leave your requests throughout the week. I'll cover them for you next week. I'm Christine Dunbar from speechmodification.com. Remember, if you want to sound like a native speaker, you can do it. speechmodification.com. Bye everyone. Thanks so much.